Right, Adrian. So we had that sort of chug strum pattern type thing, and wobbling a bit here, um, and the couple of diminished seven arpeggio licks. So first of all, we've got two diminished seven shapes, right? So if you want it on the E, let's say we're doing A diminished seven, right? So if you want it on the E string, here's the shape, right? So you're barring across the fifth, on the fret with the root note on it. Middle finger, there's your flat fifth. Then you've got your third finger 2 frets up from the bar on the D string. That's your root, or eighth. Minor third then is on the bar, okay, G string. Then up 2 frets on the B string. That's a sharpened sixth, and then another eighth there. So that's one diminished seven shape. And then the other one is if you want it on the A string, A diminished seven again, right? So your root is with the middle finger. Flat fifth, next string up a fret with your third finger. Your first finger goes across the top 3 strings here, okay? Just a fret below the middle finger, and then again your what's it called? Little finger is a fret above the middle finger on the B string. So those are both the same chord. But remember as well, it's not just A diminished seven. So in terms of the notes that are in the chord, the A diminished seven is the same chord as C diminished seven, is the same chord as D sharp diminished seven, is the same as F sharp diminished seven. Okay, so we did that pattern there where we went to, as I was saying, where you can use a diminished seven. I mean, you can put it pretty much anywhere, but where you can expect it to work is in terms of positions in a minor key are the 2nd degree, the 4th, 6th, sharp 7th. Okay, so let's just have a look at that strumming pattern first, right? So you've got a long one, and then straight back up and 2 chugs. Exact same thing again. And then just basically the only difference between the first 2 and the last one is that is just down, up, chug, chug. Okay, so you've got down, up, chug, chug, down, up, chug, chug, down, up, chug, chug. Okay, so that's a bar. Let's try that again. Okay, so we'll have a look at that one then. So we've got E minor, that's A minor on the 7th fret, D sharp diminished 7, so we're using that A string shape. Then we've got F sharp diminished 7. Actually, well, we might do different just to get the E string shape in there as well, just to practice both shapes. Instead of doing F sharp diminished 7 down here, we'll do it here. Okay, so so I showed you that shape already, so we're putting the root note on the 2nd fret of the E string. And then B7 here, right? So that's an E7 shape on the 7th fret. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Okay, so other than that then we had the diminished 7 shape. Okay, so we'll stay in the key of E minor here, right? So places where you can start this from, okay? So 2nd, there's one, 3rd, 4th, there's another one, 5, 6, there's another one, Now remember, so this is because we're involving a sharpened seventh here. We're going to be using the harmonic minor scale, not the natural minor scale. So natural minor, harmonic minor, sharp seventh, sharp seventh. Okay, so one of the first ones we did was kind of silly, but it's a fun one anyway, right? So we're starting off on this sharpened seventh here. So sharpened seventh up to the ninth or second, whatever, fourth, sixth. So it's just kind of a cool pattern. So it's just up 3 frets every time, hammer on, pick, hammer on, pull off, pull off, pull off, hammer on, hammer on. And it's a triplet pattern as well, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so a bit more of a serious one then is just shredding your way down the pattern, okay? So what we saw was that when you go down from the... so starting on the E string, go down a fret, up a string, but having to cross over from the B string to the G string is a bit tougher because you've got to go down 2 frets. So to avoid that, what you can do is, instead of going down 3 frets on the G string, just hit one note on down 3 frets on the B string, just hit this note on the B string and go straight to the G string up 1 fret. So I'll just do it all the way down first. So you can go, you know, that triple pattern where you go down 2 spots up by 1. Another good one is that kind of cycle of arpeggio. And again, of course, you can get the same same notes in the arpeggio by just skipping up 3 frets every time. So if you start down here. And what's cool about it as well, of course, is harmonies are really easy too. Just go up by 3 frets, or 6 frets, or 9 frets, or 12 frets for the octave, right? So you could have a run up like that with one guitar starting here, and then the other guitar starting up here, and it's guaranteed to work. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So well, it's not, but we'll get into the whole diminished thing a little bit more. There's another favorite chord of mine. We've touched on it before. Is the half diminished 7. So we'll get into more of that later anyway, so that's plenty getting on with for now anyway. Alright, I'll talk to you.